Joe Kleen, Southern Hospitality, February 14th, 1990, 142. Phil and Courtney stood in the holding area at the bottom of line 3 while Misty waited for Joe in a supine position, her back against the wall, her hands folded in her lap, head tilted, eyes closed, and pretending to snore. Joe barked as he gently kicked the sole of Misty's sneaker. You so funny! Oh, Misty says, producing a yawn. Sorry, must have fallen asleep. What took you so long, Slow Joe? Mr. Slow Joe rising, Joe sings loudly in response, adding, slowing my zip lining, before ending his Jim Morrison remake and adding, yeah, Sarah kind of read me the riot act. Seems that snuggling close on the zip line strictly verboten. That's your story and you're sticking to it, huh? Phil asks with a laugh as Missy reaches her hand upward for an assist in rising from the floor's planks. Yeah, lecture kind of felt like Doc Richardson all over again. Lighthearted does not mean unconcerned. Hey, speaking of docs, guess what? Chicken butt, Misty asked. Yeah, that too, Joe says, nodding sedately. No, Sarah is Doc Williams' niece. Her dad was Doc Williams' brother. You're kidding. How interesting. Guess his Valentine's Day kiss wasn't what I thought it was, Courtney says. You said was. I take it her dad passed? Yeah, Joe says. Apparently he was a freedom fighter in Grenada and was killed by the communist government. And guess what else? Tell us, Courtney asked. Doc Williams was part of the St. Kitts army that helped in the liberation of Grenada, and he literally picked her up out of the dirt and brought her here. Well, literally the first part. It's not like he carried her the whole way back in his rucksack. Took a few months, but he got Sarah and her mother out of Grenada and into St. Kitts. Pretty cool, huh? Very cool, Phil says, nodding. I told you he was a good guy, Courtney says, gently elbowing Phil in the ribs. I never said he wasn't, Phil exclaimed. Just has to work on his driving some. Red light, green light, stop, 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 Joe hollers as the employees begin their break, break, break routine as Cat reaches the terminus of line 3. What? Courtney asks. Oh, Joe says, for our senior trip, we went down to Florida and stayed just north of Daytona. Part of the trip was going to Disney, and on the midnight bus ride back to the hotel, I sat up front and watched as the driver kind of slipped through a few red lights, and I guess it made such an impression on my subconscious that I woke up screaming, red light, green light, stop, stop, stop! Made a big impression on the other guys in my room. I bet it did, Phil says with a laugh as Kat joins them. Red light, green light, she asks. Are you explaining the rainbow connection?